Ciao, I saluti. Il mio nome è Jason Lett, di Eyrie Vineyards, nella zona della Willamette Valley, in Oregon. Grazie per avermi permesso di parlare del Manifesto Slow Wine. Il mio argomento sarà la biodiversità. So as you can see, it's a beautiful day here on October the 5th, the last day of harvest for us here in the Willamette Valley. I'm walking through rows of Pinot Noir that were planted in 1974. At the Eyrie Vineyards, we have always maintained that biodiversity is a very important part of the vineyard system. And so the rows that I'm walking down are never plowed. We always keep a green cover on the ground. And that green cover is composed of a myriad of native species. So let me turn the camera around and we can look more closely at the ground. This is the floor of the vineyard. And you can see that the plants are just waking up at the beginning of the fall rains. And you can see a large diversity of species on the floor of the vineyard. You can see, for example, here, you can see clover, many different kinds of grasses, different types of wildflowers, all beginning to sprout after the fall rains. In addition, you can also see this material here. These are the prunings from the winter. These prunings we add back to the ground, and then over the course of the summer, we mow them and return these as mulch to the vineyard floor. As they decompose, they leave behind channels which trap water and air and provide nutrients to the roots. In addition, the biodiversity of plants on the surface of the soil encourages a vast community of microorganisms underneath the soil. These microorganisms in turn form relationships with the vines around them and lead to increased complexity and also an increased signature of terroir, of place, at each of our vineyard sites. To the Eyrie Vineyards, biodiversity is a very important part of making wine that is long-lived and that has a very pronounced expression of the place where it is grown. I applaud Slow Wine's efforts to recognize the importance of biodiversity in creating wines of character. And I think this manifesto is a wonderful document to guide us all forward as a community in better practices. Grazie all'organizzazione Slow Wine per avermi invitato a parlare. Il manifesto Slow Wine è un importante passo avanti e the Eyrie Vineyards è onorate di far parte del lancio. Ciao!